Welcome, and thank you for tuning in to the Sunday services at Center for Spiritual Living, Denver. We are a loving and prospering community in the heart of Denver and online. We now conduct hybrid services at the historic Grant Avenue Community Center and Sacred Place, located at 216 South Grant Street, Denver, Colorado. All are welcomed here. A place, space, and face of love. We are a spiritual community practicing universal principles that enrich our lives. We are grateful that you have blessed us with your presence. While online, we'd love to know you're watching with us. Feel free to leave a comment and let everyone appreciate you. With everything going on, life can feel overwhelming. CSL Denver wants you to know we are here for you. Please know that our practitioners are available for personal prayer work. Our licensed spiritual practitioners' names and phone numbers are available on our website at csldenver.org. Or if you have a prayer request, feel free to email it to info@csldenver.org. For your convenience, you'll find clickable links in the description of this broadcast. Rev Zia, along with all our guest speakers, practitioners, service coordinators, and musical inspirations, want you to know how truly grateful we are that you are with us today. Thank you for your continued support and participation in our services, workshops, and events, as well as providing financial contributions to our center. If you're interested in upcoming events and information, we send out weekly newsletters. Sign up by visiting www.csldenver.org. We deliver services in a hybrid format where we meet in person at 216 South Grant Street. We will also continue to live stream all services on Facebook and YouTube every Sunday. Find us on our respective channels as well as on New Thought Media Network. Again, thank you for your precious attention. Now prepare for engaging enlightenment.
There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden where God's grace blooms. There is a garden where everything grows, a beautiful garden where love is sown. And in this place of light and love, you can have anything that you're dreaming of. There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden. That garden is you. And in this place of light and love, you can have anything that you're dreaming of. There is a garden where dreams come true, a beautiful garden. That garden is you. Such a beautiful garden. That garden is you.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Alice Nutter, a practitioner here at Center for Spiritual Living Denver. So I invite you to move into the invocation with me. So if it's comfortable, you can close your eyes and lean back in your chair and just take in a nice deep breath. Let it out and just settle into that space and that place that is always here. We are just turning our attention to it more so, knowing that Center for Spiritual Living Denver is so truly blessed by all who choose to support it in person, by watching on Sundays or later in the week. However you choose to be with Center for Spiritual Living Denver, we are so truly grateful. We know that this service is blessed. We know that Reverend Lisa's talk is so truly blessed, and that everybody will be able to go home, take something home with them from this talk. And knowing that we bless all of the music, our technical support, everybody who has chosen to support Center for Spiritual Living Denver, whether it's in time, treasure, or talent. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for this teaching. I'm so grateful for this center. I'm so grateful for each beloved person here. And from that place of deep, deep gratitude, I release this into that one mind, that one heart, knowing that all is well, and it is so. And so it is. So my reading this morning comes from this month's June Science of Mind magazine, and it's the daily guides for June 1st. And these were written by Center for Spiritual Living's spiritual leader, Reverend Dr. Sonny Cantrell Smith. When I think of love, I am reminded that love is not something outside of us to be gained or proven. It is our fundamental nature, the very essence of who we are. In the teachings of Science of Mind and Spirit, the infinite divine presence is the source of all life and is always identified with love, the self-giving expression of universal spirit in creation. Recognizing this, we acknowledge the foundation of our being is love itself, love that is not conditionally earned or temporarily granted, but eternally present because we are individual expressions of the one spirit. Love is not an attribute added to life. It is the invisible current running through every thought, word, and action, animating us with divine life and connecting us with all that is. When we center our awareness in this truth, our lives begin to shift. We grant ourselves the opportunity to see less separation and more connection, less fear and more possibility. We begin to live not from the edge of our wounds, but from the heart of our wholeness. Today, I invite you to carry the knowledge of being love into all your moments with people, tasks, and challenges. Let love shape your intentions before you speak. Let love soften your reactions before you act. Not merely an ideal, love is a living reality that expresses itself through you when you choose it. Let today be a day of clear remembering. You are love, you live in love, and love flows in, through, and as you in every moment. And from our founder, Dr. Ernest Holmes, in the Science of Mind textbook, love is the central flame of the universe, nay, the very fire itself. And now let's hear from Gary Lynn Floyd singing Remember Who You Are.
Good morning, Center for Spiritual Living Denver. My name is Gary Lynn Floyd. I'm honored to be back with you the month of June. I'll be with you every Sunday this month, so I'm looking forward to that. There's a brand new song, just released it. It's called Remember Who You Are. Do you remember you are love at the heart of your being? Do you remember there is more to this life than what you're seeing? Let me remind you, you are beautiful by far. You've nothing left to prove when you remember who you are. If you ever forget, I will help you remember who you are and who you're here to be. Sometimes it's hard to make a way through the dark, but I will see for you and help you remember who you are. Do you remember there is peace in the middle of this storm? Do you remember you have all you need inside to keep you warm? Let me remind you, you're the dust from a star. Your essence is revealed when you remember who you are. If you ever forget, I will help you remember who you are and who you're here to be. Sometimes it's hard to make a way through the dark, but I will see for you and help you remember. You are stronger than you think you are, braver than you seem. The life that lies ahead of you is like nothing you have ever seen. If you ever forget, I will help you remember who you are and who you're here to be. Sometimes it's hard to make a way through the dark, but I will see for you and help you remember who you are. Remember who you are.
Very much. We love Gary Lynn Floyd. So I am here to introduce Reverend Lisa Williams. She is our guest speaker today. This is her first time here. Normally we don't introduce our speakers because they've been here before. But we want to welcome Reverend Lisa and are so looking forward to her talk. Reverend Lisa thrives on inspiring children, teens, and adults to discover their true selves, inner beauty, and unique gifts so that they can live authentic, fulfilling lives. Her diverse ministry encompasses inspirational speaking, spiritual life coaching, premarital counseling, weddings, baptisms, and transformative master classes. She is the author of the 2019 children's book, 4 Fabulous Fairy Tales and Mindful Mini Meditations, and a co-author of the 2020 international bestseller, Bright Spots. So please help me welcome Reverend Lisa Williams.
Well, I'm so happy to be here with you guys. So good morning and welcome, Denver CSL. We're so glad that you're here today. This is such a great opportunity to connect with each other. And also I'd like to say hello to our online friends out there. Thank you so much for being here as well. So as I was preparing this speech, I did a little thinking, a little meditation, and I'm asking for guidance, okay, Spirit, download, give me some information. And what I kept coming back to was the importance of practicing self-love. And what you read, Alice, was so perfect. The quotes, I'm like, oh, that was perfect. She just wasn't a line in that one mind. So it was great. And so as we know, the theme is engaging in the bigness of love. The most important person that you can love is yourself. For I believe that it is the foundation for all of the other relationships that we have. Bell Hooks tells us, she says, self-love is the foundation of our loving practice. Without it, our efforts to love fail. Giving ourselves love, we provide our inner being with the opportunity to have the unconditional love that we may have always longed for from somebody else. So I'd like to ask you a question, though it may feel a little uncomfortable. So what if I were to take away your job title, your awards, your accomplishments, even your bank accounts? Oh, what would we do? And what if I took away your title as parent or spouse? Who would be left? And more importantly, would that person be enough for you? So it's one thing to talk about self-love as a concept, but it's another one to see it in its purest form. And I was lucky enough to witness this in its purest form. And what I love most about, it was back when I was working at a children's salon, gotta add that in. One of my many hats, I am a hairstylist, and worked in a children's salon working with just only children. So I was lucky enough to witness this. And what I love most about children is their innate ability to love and accept themselves just as they are. So I remember I was cutting this little girl's hair, and she happened to be sitting in, we had little cars for the kids to sit in. So she was sitting in a blue Mercedes, super cute. She had this curly hair, these big blue eyes. And so I was styling her hair, finished her hair. So then I turned her toward the mirror so that she could see her reflection in the mirror. And I asked her, well, what do you think? And she said to me, without a second of hesitation, and with only the sincerity that children have, you know, she just looked in the mirror and she goes, well, I am beautiful. You know, they just know how to say it. They have no qualm about it. They just know that they're beautiful and amazing. So I looked over at her mom, and of course her mom and I shared this moment of like joy and happiness, because this little girl was just so brilliantly just knew who she was. And I just felt like it was such a blessing to witness that. And I got to witness that many times, because children are that. They're just naturally who they are. So I wondered, I wonder if I can prove this worthiness theory. I kept thinking to myself, well, if this little girl can do it, I can try to do it, right? And this was a while back ago, but I decided, I'm going to just start looking in the mirror daily. Before I have my coffee, before I do anything, I'm just going to come downstairs, because I was really needing a shift in my life. I was just not feeling good about myself. And I thought, if this little girl can do it, I can do it. So I went down and started looking in the mirror. And in the beginning, it was really hard. It was, depending on how you feel about yourself, it's like just looking at myself and saying, you are beautiful, or I love you, was challenging. It was really hard for me for a while. But I decided I needed to be consistent and just keep doing it and keep doing it and keep trying and keep looking in the mirror. And I finally got to a place where I could really look deep into my soul. And now I can say, I love you and you are beautiful. So I ask you, who do you see when you look in the mirror?
My mother.
You might look like. And what do you say? What do you say to yourself? That's great. Oh my goodness. So yeah, it's a good question. Good question. So Dr. Christina Hibbert tells us we need to return to that childlike state of who we are, that deeper knowing that we are enough just because we are. And it's how we show up for ourselves. And I thought of the quote for today, I was made for loving. How does that play out in my life? How do I see myself? How do I see others when I think of this message? And I'm doing a little research, looking at kind of some Science of Mind, texts and stuff, and the Science of Mind textbook and everything. And some of the notes that I found, it said, the love that we cultivate within ourselves isn't a separate entity or an isolated experience. It's a direct outpouring of spirit. This understanding fundamentally shifts how we view ourselves and our daily interactions. When we genuinely connect with that divine presence within our own being, recognizing that it is the essence of who we are, we were born with it, right? We naturally begin to perceive that same spirit in everyone that we see. And I thought of, well, it's the simple namaste, the God in me honors the God in you. The light in me honors the light in you. It's something that we teach here in the Science of Mind perspective. It's something that you can do every day when you wake up, you go downstairs, you're talking to your family, or you see your friends out, or when you go to work. It's a simple practice. And you can even just do it in your mind if you don't want to, do the whole thing, depending on where you're at or what you're doing. So the namaste, something to remember. And so this means our capacity to truly love our neighbor, be it a close family member, maybe it's a good friend. It might be a stranger, it might be somebody that you just pass in on the street. It can also be somebody that brings some challenge to your life, or somebody that really irritates you. We got to think back. It's like, okay, can I think in my mind and use this namaste principle? Can I return to love? Can I return to the love of who I am? So it is directly proportional to our awareness and our acceptance of divine love that is residing within us. Because as I mentioned, we are born with it. We're born of love. That's who we are. That's our pure nature. And so how do you know that? And how do you see it in your lives? Daily experiences are a reflection of the love that we have for ourselves. So that's how you know what level of love you have for yourself. Our daily experiences are a good reminder. So what kind of experiences are you having every day? What kind of people do you attract in your life? Are they friendly and kind? Or do you get some stinkers? Do you get, or when you're out, do you come across people that are angry or irritated or not very nice to you? It's definitely something to be aware of. So I just wanted to share this little experience when I was thinking about it. So one day, this was a while back, but I happened to be running errands one day. I was driving around and I just thought to myself, gosh, I could really use a Starbucks. I just wanted a latte. But I hadn't, the problem was that I had not been making very much money. So I was kind of broke. And so I'm like digging in my purse and I'm looking for change and trying to gather enough money. I'm like, I just want a cup of coffee. So I finally found enough change and stuff. And I pulled around to the drive-thru, ordered my coffee, and then I got up to the front. And as you may have heard of this, the pay it forward. So I get to the front and the barista hands me my coffee and I get ready to hand her my change. I'm like, here's my money. I was embarrassed. And she's like, it's taken care of. The car in front of you bought your coffee. And I was just so surprised that I really almost brought tears to my eyes because I was like, oh my gosh, this person paid it forward and I got coffee, which is what I wanted all along. And how kind is that, I thought to myself, well, what a kind person, and then I want to drive ahead and I want to say, thank you. But I just said, okay, thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. I am blessed. Simple actions that we can do can make such a difference in people's lives. The profound realization that I had transforms everyday interactions from mundane experiences to sacred opportunities. And that's what I feel I got that day. So now I'd like to just do a little mini meditation with you. Just take a couple minutes. So I want you to close your eyes in a moment, and I want you to just be present. I want you to think of a time in your life that when you had an interaction, either with yourself or another person, that was not a loving experience. Just take a moment and see if you can recall anything. Sen, how did that make you feel? It can bring up some different feelings, different emotions, maybe irritation or anger or sadness, or just think of how that makes you feel. And then we're going to just take a moment, take this opportunity while our eyes are closed and we're in this moment. We're going to energetically fix it, because the universe knows no time. So all that matters is this moment right here, right now. So I want you to think of how you could have done that interaction, how you could have reacted differently. You could have said something differently. Just think about how you could reframe it. And then just tap into how you're feeling now. All right, and then I want you to put your hands on your belly. We're going to take a big deep breath in, and then when you release it, I want you to blow the energy out. I want you to just blow the energy out. So we're going to take a deep breath in, and then I want you to just release it. We're going to blow out any negative energy, any energy that doesn't feel good. Just blow it out. And I want you to put your hand on your heart. Put your hands on your heart. And I want you to repeat after me, I was made for loving.
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 So in this moment, we just surround our hearts with that divine white light and that energy and that presence of God, that presence of love that knows with God all things are possible. And in this love, we can shift our energy, we can shift our mind, we can shift our thoughts, being present with that love that is within our hearts. It is meeting yourself or that situation in the bigness of love. And know that we all have that inside of us. All right, you can slowly open your eyes. How does that feel? A little better? I hope. Yeah, so that's just a little mini exercise. You can use that every day. You can use that in a time. You can catch it and catch yourself. When things are going south and the words don't come out very good, you can reframe. You can fix it. So we know that we can make a change. And the thing is we can start over every day. We can start a new day. It doesn't mean whatever you did yesterday, whatever happened, whatever situation, we don't have to carry that heaviness with us. Because every day is a new day. But we can start anew. We can start again. It's just such a wonderful, beautiful thing to know as human beings that we can start again. So each moment becomes a chance to affirm the inherent interconnectedness of all things and to consciously express that universal principle of love. So I have a Dr. Ernest Holmes slide. If you would like to put that up for me, Diego. This is another one of the quotes that we have for the month, this month, talking and expressing about the bigness of love. Dr. Ernest Holmes says, Love must go forth to meet love. All people are rooted in God, and it is only as we go down to the roots of our being that we unify with others in spirit and in truth. Everything that follows is the play of life upon itself. Love that, Dr. Ernest Holmes. So the question I ask you is, how actively are you showing up as love in your life? And are you engaging with the bigness of love? Just a quick reminder in closing, the most important person that you can love is yourself. It starts right here, because this right here is the foundation for all of the relationships that you will ever have. Thank you. That's it. Thanks, Diego. Okay, now we're going to move into a prayer. Yes, closing prayer. I was like, oh, I got to remember. Okay, so let us close our eyes again and just take a moment. Let's just take in, just feel your heart, feel the fullness and the love that is within you and that is all around you. We just call in that presence of spirit. And we allow this time to be the only time. We just bring ourselves right here, right now, feeling that presence of love, the bigness of love that is in our heart, mind, and soul. We just ask Spirit to bless this space and this moment as we are gathered here today at the Denver CSL. We know that this time together is truly blessed as we gather as one mind. For those of us here in person, for those of us online, we just know that that energy permeates the world. It permeates and moves out and about. So as we start with that love inside of our heart, we can share it with the world. We can make this world a better place. And we are making this world a better place by being present and being loving in all that we do. We just bring it back to love. So we release this prayer, we release this energy out into the world. We say, thank you, Spirit, for this time together. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful Center for Spiritual Living, Denver. We just say, thank you, Spirit. And together we affirm. And so it is. Amen. Thank you.
And now it's time for our offertory. We are so grateful and blessed for everyone's support of CSL Denver, whether it's in time, treasure, or talent, and especially during these times. Whether this is your first time joining us or you are a returning community participant, we want to thank you so much for your continuing financial support of the important work we are striving to achieve. Right now, there are several ways you can make your financial contribution to Center for Spiritual Living Denver, either text to give or to our PO, a check to our PO box, or hit the donate button on our website. And all of those, I don't know, this goofy thing is, it's normally running across the bottom of the screen. Or do the plate, passing the plate around. So whichever works it just tickles us plumb to death. You can place your basket in the basket going around. However you do it, we are so grateful for your gifts, and please know that this helps to keep our doors open. So please repeat with me our affirmation. This perfect gift is spirit in form, circulating and blessing all that it touches. Freely I give, and joyously I receive, and so it is. And just a few announcements. We still have a couple of our May, June Science Mind magazines available. We got in the July, August, and so we'll be sending those out next week. Those, because it's a bi-monthly magazine, it's gone up to $10. But we have quite a few free ones over here on the table if you want to have some for your reading pleasure. And our next community cafe is not next week, but it's the following week on June 28th at 10 a.m. I'm going to be leading us in a summer solstice not a challenge. It's a ritual, a blessing, just the fullness of summertime, and then also talking about the importance of rituals in our life, because it is very important that and there are so many that we do that we don't even realize that we're doing these rituals. So, and then due to next Sunday, being Father's Day, we will not be having our divine dialogue. So you can go out and father yourself, or take a father out, or have your kids take you out as a father. And our Curiosity Corner, we have multiple books available for your reading pleasure, and we have a new one from Bob about creating real life rituals. So that's over on the table. We are so blessed to have New Thought Media Network and Diego as our Sunday service producer. And we invite you to go to www.ntmedia.org and check out what they have. There's something for everyone. They've got radio shows, they've got prayers, they've got podcasts. The prayers are at 8:15 morning and evening. And then Reverend Elzia also, he and Dr. Robert do a couple of things. One's on Tuesdays at 2 p.m. and one is on Friday mornings at 7 a.m. So, and they just have discussions and guests and all of that. And we are so truly blessed by everyone who has chosen to support Center for Spiritual Living Denver by showing up on Sundays or watching our services online. We know that as we move through the rest of this year, the Divine Beloved is guiding us and holding us in its arms. Thank you for joining us. Now let's close out with Karen Drucker singing, I Am So Grateful.
Hey, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all that I have. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all that I have. Hey! Oh yeah. Grateful. I just say I am so grateful every day for all I have. Every day. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for all I have. Every day I say it. Grateful. How I'm grateful. Every day. Oh yeah. I am so grateful. Oh yeah. So grateful. 'Cause I accept and I receive. I am so grateful. Oh yes, I am. I am so grateful. Hey, grateful. I just count my blessings. Grateful. I just count.
New Thought Media Network. We are a global broadcast network of positive music, media, and entertainment, inspiring humanity's evolution along the journey of enlightenment and creating a world of love, peace, empowerment, and prosperity for all. New Thought Media Network. Positively inspiring.